Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Room Service by Zegres. So this continues our numbered rooms theme week. So we're doing numbered rooms along with another constraint all week. I hope you've been enjoying it. Definitely check out the rest of the puzzles this week if you like the numbered rooms constraint and haven't done them yet. All right, well, let's go over the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules, numbered rooms, and sandwich sums. And the clues outside the grid are both numbered room clues and sandwich sum clues. So let's go over how that works. So normal 6x6 Sudoku rules tell us that in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. The numbered room part of the clue, I'm going to do them separately because I don't want to give away while I go over the rules anything that might be an interaction between those two rules. So in a void, numbered room clues, the digit that you put right next to the numbered room clue, say this was a 3, you count that many away, 1, 2, 3, and that places the clue there, the 5. So if this was, say, a 6, we'd count all the way over here and we put a 5 there. From the other direction, it goes in that direction. So if this was a 3, that would put a 5 there. And if this was a 6, that would put a 5 there. All right, in addition to that, the clues outside the grid are sandwich sum clues. So the sandwich sum tells you the sum of the digits between the 1 and the 6 in that row or column. So say that the 1 was here and the 6 was here. This could then be a 2-3 pair. And between the 1 and 6, 2 plus 3 is 5. That fulfills both of these 5 clues. All right. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. I feel like these opposing 5s are extremely limited, because they're both pointing to where the 5 goes. So these will add to, I believe these will add to 7. So let's go over why. If this was, say, a 2, that puts a 5 here. And so now we have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away, and that puts a 5 there as well, which obviously doesn't work right now. And I think that's going to be important to think about. But that means these do add to 7 always, because you're counting to the cell this way, and you're counting to the cell this way, but you're double counting the cell itself. So you're counting a total of 6 cells, but then the cell itself is double counted. That has the 5. So the other thing that I want to talk about with numbered room clues is you can never put a 1 next to a numbered room clue, and unless it's a 1. None of these clues are 1 though, so we don't need to worry about it. So we can't put a 1 next to the clue, because if we put a 1 there, that's telling us that in that same cell, we're also putting a 5, which is no good. You also can't put itself next to itself, because if we try to put a 5 there, that's telling us count 5 away and put another 5 there. That's no good either. So no 1 or itself. So these add to 7, but they don't use the 1 and they don't use the 5. So they actually have to be 3, 4. And that's going to put a 5 in one of these two cells. All right. The opposing 2s, these are going to add to 7 as well. And we can never use the 1, right? So it's not 1, 6, and can't use the 2, so it's not 2, 5. So these are also 3, 4. And I do wonder, I think these are going to have to resolve somehow. All right. Now, between the 1 and the 6, we need a 5. We know the 5 is in here somewhere. So there's no way for that there's no way to avoid having the 5 be inside the sandwich sum, right? If I put the 5 here, for example, if I don't want the 5 in the sandwich sum, I'd have to put a 1, 6 pair here. And now the sandwich sum is 0, not 5. So the 5 is going to be the only part of the sum. So if the 5 was here, we'd have a 1, 6 pair here. And if the 5 was here, we'd have a 1, 6 pair here. So ultimately, that means these are from 1, 5, 6 only. So if this is 1, 5, 6 only, well, it can't be a 1 because that would put the 2 in the same spot, right? So that puts the 2 down here somewhere in the 5 or 5th or 6th slot. Now, yeah, one of these is a 2, so that makes sense. This could be the 2. All right, but we have the same deal with the sandwich here. The 2 will be in the sandwich, and so these are from 1, 2, 6. All right. Now, we have this 5 clue as well. So let's talk about this one. Let's start with 1 through 6. We cannot be 1, we cannot be 5 by the numbered room clue. We also can't be 3 or 4 by the 3, 4 pair in the column. So that puts a 5 here or here. I don't see any reason it would have to be one or the other right now. All right, and there's a sandwich clue adding to 5 here. So, okay, if this was 6, what would that do? So let's just plunk it out. If this was 6, that would put a 5 here. And then we'd have to add to 5. So that would put a 1 here. And then this would be a 2-3 pair. I'm going to be honest, I think that works just fine. All right. I thought maybe we'd find some reason it couldn't. If this was a 2, this would be the 5. And then we would need to do a 1-6 pair here with a 2-3 here. Oh, wait. Okay, that's the key. I think that's the key deduction. Oh, no, wait. If this was a 2... Okay, well, one of the deductions I want to make, and I think we'll work from there, is that our 5 sum is either a singular 5 between the 1-6, like this, or it's a 2-3 between a 1-6. Because we can't do 1-5. The 1 has to be part of the outside of the sandwich, so it can't be in it as well. So the problem with doing this anywhere but right here is, let's say we did this right here, right? That uses up the 2 and the 6, and so this would have no value. So we're either doing a 1-6 pair here with the 6 exactly here, the 1 exactly here, and the 5 exactly here. That's one option, because that would then, the 6 would force the 5 to be there, right? So if this was a 6, this would be 5. Oh, sorry, I did that wrong. This would be 1, and this would be 2-3 pair, and this would be 4. So that's exactly one option for this 5 sum. The other option I'm going to do with a corner mark is that this is a 2, which puts the 5 there, and now these have to be the 1-6 pair with a 2-3 pair inside. So I could pencil these as the only options. So this is 2-6, this is 2-3-5, this is 1-6-2-3, this is 1-2-3, this is 2-3-4, and then this is 1-6-5. All right. So that's how that's going to resolve somehow. Oh, but this cannot be a 2. Let's go back to my corner marks here. Let's undo all that, because there's some Sudoku to do here. This can't be a 2. So this would never be 2, which means this would never be 3 as part of our sum here. Is there any other Sudoku I can do here? This sees a 3-4 pair, but that doesn't help me. I don't necessarily see it. Okay, so we'll fill this back out. 2-6, 2-5, 1-6, 2-3, 2-3, 1-6. All right. I don't know if that helped, but I didn't know until I tried. 2s are in here, so these cannot be 2. I'm not seeing a way to resolve this 5 clue. 6-1-5. Is there a problem with 6-1-5? 5? I don't really see it. Did any digit... It's the 4. The 4 always ends up right here. Wait. So in one of those cases, we didn't place a 4? Is that kind of it? Yeah, look at all my markings. This is the only place for 4. So if that's the 4, does that resolve... Yeah, that means this can't be 2. That removes the 2-5 case, because now this has to be 1-6 with a 4. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, so that's not the 2-5 case. It's the 6 case with the 5 here. And that did put the 4 there. With the 2 here, and the 3 here, and the 1 there. There we go. That was the only one that actually worked. Interesting. Okay, so these aren't 1s. Don't know if that helps me at all. I don't remember why these were limited in the first place. Oh, right, because of the sandwiching goodness. All right, so this is a 5-6 pair. So this is a 1-2 pair. And so that's the 1, that's the 2. And that puts the 6 here and the 5 there. There we go. Okay. So that's our 2, that's our 2. Yeah, the 5 does point at the 2. Good. We have a 1-6 pair around our 2 for the sandwich. And then this is a 5. All right, we're working out. This has to be the 3 because the 2 got placed there. That puts the 4 there. 3's in the corner here. 3's in the corner there. 3 does point at the 5 there. Nice. 2 3's in the corner. Okay. Now I think we're just Sudoku. Let's double check. 5 placed 2. 4 placed 5. 3 placed 5. 6 placed 5. 3 placed 2. 4 placed 2. Okay. We have our sandwich sum here. We have our sandwich sum, here. And then we have our sandwich sum there. This needs to be a sandwich. This 2 needs to be a sandwich. So that's a 1, 6 pair. So that's our 1, that's our 6. That's our 1. And then that puts the 4 there. These are the 2 and the 6. Now I think we just do Sudoku. We need the 4 and the 5 here. Let's go in that order. Here we need a 1 and a 3. So that's 3 and 1. Over here we need 4, 5, 6. This 4, 5 tells us that's 6. This 4 says 5 and 4. Down here I need 2, 3, 6. This can't be 3, 6. So that's 2. And then this 6 says that's 3, 6. And then here I need 1, 3, 5. So this is the 1, this is the 3, this is the 5, and we're done. All right, so it was a little bit finagly, but I guess I didn't realize when I thought about the case of this being the 2, that actually removes the ability for there to be a 4 in this row, right? Because we end up with 2 here, which puts a 5 there. And then now this needs to be a sandwich sum with 2, 3 in the middle, but 2 is already used. So I should have realized that. But I did not. So had to come back and figure that out. All right, cool. Well, I enjoyed that. That was a neat puzzle, Zegres. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.